Climate advocate and former U.S. Vice President Al Gore slammed the UAE host of the COP28 climate summit, saying its position as overseer of international negotiations on global warming this year was an abuse of public trust.
Comments given to Reuters in an interview on the sidelines of the conference in Dubai reflected skepticism among some delegates that the COP28 president, Sultan Al Jaber, head of the UAE's national oil company, ADNOC, can be an honest broker of a climate deal. At a presentation at the COP's main plenary hall before the interview, Gore presented evidence that the UAE's greenhouse gas emission rose by 7.5% in 2020 from the previous year, compared to a 1.5% rise in the entire world.
This industry is way more effective at capturing politicians than they are at capturing emissions. And they have captured the COP process itself now and overreached, abusing the public's trust by naming the CEO of one of the largest and least responsible oil companies in the world as head of the COP. It's an abuse of the public's right to have confidence in the processes by which the decisions about humanity's future are made. The number one challenge to solve the climate crisis, which is phasing out fossil fuels. And it's a difficult challenge because the world still depends on fossil fuels for 80% of its energy. And so it's going to be a bumpy transition. However, now we have this nearly miraculous cost reduction curve in solar electricity, wind electricity, electric vehicles, batteries. Now green hydrogen is coming along as well, and other solutions that are emissions-free. And because the danger facing humanity is so grave, we can say very simply that there is a test, a simple test, of whether this COP will be a success or a failure. If there is an agreement to phase out fossil fuels, it will be a success. If there's not, it will be a failure.
Asked about the first ever appearance of ExxonMobil CEO Darren Woods at a COP conference, Gore said the oil giant's engagement does not brush away its history of resistance to climate policies. Gore urged delegates to agree to language in the summit's final text to phase out of fossil fuels without caveats or mentions of carbon capture technology.